Hello my A-team. So today I'm going to be reviewing a hair product, and this is the Panasonic hair styler EH-KA71 styling kit. I recently was doing some research on hair styling products, actually more for my professional use, and the Dyson right now is the sort of most talked about product in town. It is the most expensive product in town. It retails for 40,000 bucks if you're buying the entire, I think it's called the airwrap kit. And personally speaking, I felt like that was way too much for me. I do already have like my, old school brushes and my individual, hair dryers, but I was looking to invest in something that was a little more compact for me to carry, since I also do makeup. My makeup kit is pretty huge, so I wanted to have a compact hairstyling kit. Now on doing some research, I discovered this particular product, and it is 10 times less than the Dyson. It retails for 3,999 on amazon.in. And on doing a little bit of research, I decided to invest in it and try it out. So let me quickly just show you the packaging. So it just comes in a cardboard box like this, and you get 5 attachments in total. I will show you all the actual product on the inside, but for a quick sort of preview, you can see that this is what it looks like. It has this straight brush, and you have a round brush. You also have like a little curling tool. You have a volumizing brush there, and a nozzle that kind of, just before you start doing the hairstyling, you need to dry out the hair to about 80% if you're starting with a proper wet head of hair. And then you have 2 sectioning clips which they give, and on the back they just sort of give you a bit of a description. I'm just going to bring that in a little closer for you guys to see. So it shows you what you can do with each brush and stuff. I'm not going to read all of these details right now. I think that's something you guys can do if you all decide to get the product for yourselves. But let's just quickly go in and actually unbox this and see what it looks like on the inside. I also just want to give you guys a heads up. I will be doing a separate video on using this on my hair. I'm just doing an unboxing first, and let's consider this the part 1 of the series. Now when you open the box, you just sort of, it comes in this little white tray, and this is what the entire kit looks like. Now I've already used this before, because I wanted to try it out and get a fair idea of what it would be like before I could really sit down and talk about it. Like I said, the demo will come a little bit later, but yeah, this is basically how the packaging and the product arrives on the inside. These plastics that are here were actually the plastics that were on each of the attachments, so all of these attachments come fully protected and packaged. I'm just trying to reduce waste, so I'm just sort of reusing these plastics as and when I can. As of now, I've kept the entire kit only, like I'm not taking it out of the box because this is sort of a space saver for me right now. You can sort of take out all of the products and keep them in a pouch of yours or in whatever kit that you have. And also one thing to notice, it does not come with a pouch. Okay, so let's start with the attachments. So the first attachment that you get is this round brush, and all of the attachments are plastic. That's something I want you guys to take note of. They don't have any sort of ceramic coating or any of that thing, but the plastic is very smooth. I had absolutely no problem while using the product on my hair, and it basically, this section slides onto that, what's it called, that's the main dryer unit. So yeah, let me just continue. So this is really awesome when you're kind of, you want to get a slight curl in the hair. I've used this quite a bit. In fact, this is my most favorite one from the kit. Then you have this brush, which is the straightening brush, and I actually love the design. It actually has a sort of rubberized bristle on the extreme ends here, and what that really helps with doing is, one, it creates that tension that you need if you're really trying to get your hair very straight. And also if you're trying to dry the roots of the hair, it's very important while styling to focus on drying out the roots of the hair. So this, I find, really helps with that. And these rubberized plastic bristles right here, they just separate the hair very beautifully. You will feel more tension with this particular brush as compared to any of the other brushes because of this rubberized bristle. Next we have the volumizing attachment. This attachment also is excellent. I find that this section right here really gets into the roots, and this section here really does all the lifting and creates a lot of volume. Then we have this nozzle. So basically this is just to when you're blow drying the hair to about 80% before you actually do the styling or use any of these tools on the hair. It's important to dry down the hair to about 80-85%. So this nozzle is really nice. It's nothing too fancy. It looks kind of cute, I guess, and I just like that it directs the air in a certain way. So that's something to notice. You can see that this little gap here is where the air comes through, and it kind of bounces off, and it really helps to spread the air all over the section that you're trying to dry. Then we have this tool, which is like a little curler. Now personally it does work, but it's not something I would use a lot. It's a fairly thin barrel as well, but it does work, and it's a fun attachment to have. Now I'm gonna go on to the main unit. So the main unit has 3 settings on it. You have the first speed, second and third. There is no separate button for like speed and heat. They're sort of a combined button. So the first button is your cool air, the second is your warm air and the third is your the hotter and higher heat the hotter and higher heat option. Yeah, okay, so this is what it looks like. It's actually very, very lightweight to use. In fact, in terms of the sound as well, compared to, I've heard the Dyson, I have colleagues of mine who use the product, and Dyson I find is very high pitched, and sometimes I'm worried like you can make your client deaf because it's got a very high pitched sort of sound. The Panasonic is surprisingly not noisy, and I personally love it. I've used a few other hair dryers and hair tools in the past, and I really think it's somewhat on the more tolerable side of sound, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's extremely lightweight. So I'm just going to show you how these attachments go on. You basically just have to slide it on. Let me make sure that, yeah, so you just have to slide that on, and that's how it looks. And all the other attachments go on the same way. If you want to detach it, you just press the button and you can pull off the attachment. I'm not doing a good job right now, but yeah. So that pretty much is what this kit looks like in terms of the unboxing, first impressions and that sort of thing. I also really love that they gave us the sectioning clips, because it's just something that's very practical, and it really makes a lot of sense in my opinion. They're not like the most sturdy clips in the whole world, but it's good to have something like this in your hairstyling kit. So now I think we're going to move on to actually using the product. Stay tuned for the second half of this video. I hope this has piqued your curiosity. I'm really I want to maybe show you all a couple of products, because I know a lot of people can't afford the Dyson. It's so expensive. I've also not heard very good things in terms of the customer service, but I can't say that on a personal note, since I personally don't have a Dyson. I just heard that. And yeah, if you're someone who's looking to invest in a hair kit, either for your personal or professional use, I really think that something like this is great for the price point and everything. The value, I think, is pretty great. The fact that you get 5 attachments, and it's, in my opinion, compared to so many other things in the market right now, is pretty affordable. So stay tuned for the next thing. Thank you guys always for supporting whatever I do, and always being so patient, because I have such a random way of uploading videos. I don't really give you all a fixed timeline as to when these things are gonna happen. But yeah, stay tuned, and I'm also excited to try this out and show you the demo. Lots of love. Ciao.